There is a painting hanging in a gallery in London. Thousands of people have stood in front of it. Some of them cried. Some of them couldn't speak. The painting shows a sunrise over a quiet lake. The colors are so alive, so warm, that it feels like you can feel the heat on your skin. But here is what no one could believe when they found out the truth. The man who painted it had never seen a single color in his entire life. He was born completely blind. His name was Daniel. He was born in a small town in Portugal in 1987. From the very first day of his life, the world around him was completely dark. But his mother, a quiet, fierce woman named Maria, refused to let darkness become his identity. She would sit beside his bed every night and describe things to him. The way sunlight looked on the morning grass, the deep red of a rose after rain, the soft blue of the sky just before a storm. She painted pictures with her words, because she believed, with everything she had, that her son could feel beauty even if he could not see it. Sink into the darkness, heavy, slow delivery. Let silence do the work. When Daniel was 9 years old, his mother got sick. And 2 years later, she was gone. The house went quiet in a way that felt permanent. His father, broken by grief, stopped talking much. The neighbors stopped visiting. And Daniel, a little blind boy who had only ever learned the world through his mother's voice, was now completely alone in it. At school, the other children didn't understand him. Teachers were kind, but they didn't know what to do with a blind child who sat quietly and asked questions about colors all day. "Why do you care about colors?" one teacher asked him once. "You'll never be able to see them anyway." That sentence stayed with him for years. Show the real unglamorous fight, build tension, pace picks up slightly. At the age of 17, Daniel found a paintbrush in a box of his mother's old things. He didn't know why, but he picked it up. He started painting. Not with his eyes. With his hands, with memory, with everything his mother had ever described to him. He mixed colors by smell and texture. He learned which paint felt warmer, which felt cool. He asked everyone he met to describe what they saw when they looked at his canvas. And then he tried again. For 3 years, he painted in a small room alone. He ruined hundreds of canvases. He painted entire pieces upside down without knowing. He mixed colors that clashed horribly. People who saw his early work felt sorry for him. Some quietly told him to stop. One man, a local artist, told him to his face, "This is not art, this is sadness." Daniel went home that night and didn't paint for 6 months. But he never threw away the brush. Let hope build slowly, energy begins to rise. He came back. Not because someone encouraged him. Not because the world believed in him. He came back because one night, he had a dream about his mother. And in that dream, she was describing a sunrise to him again. In that same gentle voice. That same unhurried love. He woke up at 3 in the morning and started painting. He painted for 8 hours straight. When the morning came, a neighbor walked past his open door. She stopped. She stared at the canvas for a long time without speaking. Then she said, very quietly, "Daniel, how did you know what a sunrise looks like?" That painting was entered into a regional art exhibition. It won first place. The judges didn't know he was blind when they chose it. They just said it was the most honest piece of work they had ever seen. Today, Daniel's paintings hang in galleries across Europe. But he will never see them. He still doesn't know what colors actually look like. He only knows what his mother told him they felt like. And somehow that was enough. If you are sitting with a dream right now that the world has told you is impossible, I want you to think about Daniel. A blind boy who painted a sunrise. Not because he could see it, but because he believed in it. You don't need perfect conditions to create something beautiful. You just need to pick up the brush. Every story leaves behind a lesson. And if today's story reminded you that hope is stronger than fear, then its purpose has been fulfilled. Thank you for spending these moments with us. Your support helps us bring more powerful stories to life. Please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next journey. Until our next story, keep hope alive, keep moving forward, and remember, every ending is the beginning of something new.